Good afternoon, everybody. It's a beautiful day here in Barry's Bay. I just got word that the John Deere 750 Bulldozer that I ran last summer for my boss is getting dropped off here. So I'll try and get some footage of that. We got some repairs to do to it. I ripped a bottom roller off in the rock last summer. And so I got to replace that, which we're going to have to split the track. He said it's doing a little bit of a clunking noise, so we got to take a look at the track tensioner and see what's going on there, and then we'll get to building some trails before I got to go back to work with it in the bush. So we'll try and get some video of that, and I'll see if I can get some video of it coming in on the truck and get it unloaded. I just heard the engine brakes going off down the road coming off the highway, so I'm pretty sure the dozer is right around the corner. See if I can figure out how to get a video of it coming down the road and go from there. Here it comes around the corner of the barn here. Not sure if he's going to want to pull in or just unload it off the road. So I'm going to head over and talk to him and we'll go from there. Kind of a tight turn there. I had it widened out, but we'll see. He is a good driver, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, the man knows how to drive a truck, that's for sure. So he's just gonna pull up the Y here and drop her down, and we'll get her unchained and off the trailer, and then we'll get him out of here onto his next one. Okay, firing up the dozer. He's gonna get me to unload it. It's been about a few months since I've actually driven this thing, so let's see how I managed to do here. I have about 300 or 400 hours on it, so we'll get the blade lifted up here, take off our brakes, and then we're gonna just, it's in gear, lower it down, just come off nice and slow. Don't need a lot of RPM for this, and then we just gotta keep her straight. We'll get her off of the trailer nice and easy. No need to go fast when you're doing this. No need to wreck anything or slip off the trailer. Alright, we're getting to the point. There we go, coming off. Down we go. Make sure our blade is all the way up. Okay. There we go. We are off. Crank up the RPM so that Paul can get on his way, and we'll go park the baby. So what I'm listening for right now is that clunking noise that he was talking about. He said it's on the same size as the pad, and there's Paul backing her up. He's gonna get hooked up here, leaving some nice ruts in the driveway. I'm sure the wife will be thrilled, but she'll live. Get this puppy out of the way. That's Raven there. She doesn't seem to mind too much. Looks like she had been taking a nap. Well, the flies must be coming out. Okay. Getting her backed up. Try not to take out any of the fencing. Don't want to go too close. Let's slow her down a hair. gonna park her there. Put the blade down. Parking brake on. And we're gonna shut her down. This is the keypad up there, so shut her down and go say thank you to Paul, and then we'll see what it looks like. Reposition, and he'll be able to get out of here no problem. And up and out he goes, and off he goes. Helps when you know how to drive. So. Thank you, sir. All right, you guys, so my boss Mike was over today, and he brought his tools, and we teared this old girl apart. Well, not old, she's a 2019, I think he said. 750K John Deere, nice machine. The one I ran last summer, like I said in the earlier part of the video. And well, as you can see, the spring blew out. There's a couple of the chunks of metal, so that's no good. So he's got a new one of those on order, and this is that bottom roller that we got to replace down here. Well, you can kind of see the marks. There should be one right in there, like one of those. So I have that in my pickup truck. So he's gonna get the mechanic out here, and because neither him or I have ever done it, so we're gonna have to grind this down and make sure it sits flush, and otherwise it'll just come loose and break off again, and that'd be nice not to have to deal with way out in the bush somewhere. So what we did was we used the chain there, hooked it on the blade, and we just wrapped it around the idler, pulled the idler right out. It just kind of slides out of there, and then we were able to grab this one. We put a bar in through the back, and we were able to slide it out of the hole, and we wrapped the strap around, and he pulled and I pushed with the bar and just slid out of there. And so I'm gonna have to get the new one ordered, and hopefully it's in here in a week, and we'll get her put back together. So I ordered a new camera, so hopefully by the time that comes in, I will have the camera and the tripod thingy-mabobber, and I'll be able to set it up and get some video of it going back together, because I'm sure it's going to be some swinging and some cursing trying to lift that thing into place and slide it back into position and get everything set up correctly. So, but I'm looking forward to getting back into it and getting some trails made. So we'll see what happens in the next couple days. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna go get in the processor in the morning. I gotta pick up some horses in the afternoon, so the processor's all greased up, fueled up, oiled up. She's ready to rip and roll, so I think I'm gonna get up early tomorrow and go start cutting out the trails I really want to get done with the bulldozer while I have the opportunity to have it here, and go from there. The one thing I can't figure out what I want to do here, and if anybody has any suggestions or comments, please leave them down below. But I got to figure out what I want to do with this hill here. It's a little too steep for the beginners to ride up with their horse. You know, if they're not holding on properly, they're gonna roll right off the back of them. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I should cut it come down, cut it this way, or push it that way and level it out flat off the top and kind of grade it down into that bank. I was thinking about leveling this whole area out, taking out all these posts in the garden, leveling this whole hill out, try and get some more pasture space up here behind the house, but we kind of like having all the hills and the difference in elevation, so to speak. So, but if you guys have any thoughts or considerations, try and give you another view. Where we're trying to go is up and up there, that's the trail. So cut that down this way or push it downhill, level this all out a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. If you guys have any thoughts, I'd greatly appreciate them. We'll see you on the next one.